Okay, so that was just the half of the intro to the fifth movement of the Recitation book by the late David Maslanka. And the reason I'm making this video isn't to be like show off or anything, but like one of my old professors emailed me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, email me the fingerings you have for this soprano opening to this fifth movement of the Recitation book. And it's really funny that he did that because I had just gotten the music like that day or a couple days before. And I, you know, in listening to this piece and all the performances, I didn't really realize how difficult measure 19 is with all these, between going A flat to G in the altissimo register and soprano. And I kind of, in the days after I got that email from my professor, I kind of emailed him something that kind of worked, and it was okay, but I thought I could do better. So, and in tinkering around with the fingerings up there, I found something that worked pretty good. So, and I just wanted to share that for anybody who's working on this piece. I mean, there's even high school quartets here in Texas playing this piece, which blows my mind. There is no way I could ever comprehend playing something like this in high school. It just shows kind of like how far we've come, you know, in the last 20 years since I've been in high school. So, anyways, so let me just get into it. I didn't play the first few measures of that because nothing goes in the altissimo, and I'm sure y'all know the fingers for that. So, excuse me. Starting at measure 16, we got the E flat, F, G. And so there, I kind of devised, and I'm sorry if I'm reinventing the wheel here. If somebody has already come up with this, great. I just never had known these fingerings up until a couple days ago when I kind of stumbled across it. So sorry if y'all know this already. So E flat is E flat, and then you go up to the F, which I go to the front F, and so really, if you add the high G key to the F, it should produce a high G in theory, but mine's a little flat and it sounds a little weird. Oh, sorry. And it sounds a little kind of flat. What I do is, in addition to adding the high G key to the front F, I also add the side B flat key, and it works. It's a little awkward to start out with, but it really works. Because on my horn, I play on a high G Yamaha EX. The side B flat and the high G key are right next to each other, and so I can put one finger down and kind of push both those keys down, the side B flat and the high G. And I also looked at a picture of a Series 3. I don't have a Series 3 soprano anymore, and it's like that there as well. So I have not tried it on the Selmer, but it probably would work. I'm not really sure. So to go to the to go to the high G, I will add to the front F the side B flat and the high G key. So, and you got that twice in measure 16. And then for the A flat's a really difficult note on my horn. The like standard fingering for A flat, fourth line F with the side B flat and side C doesn't really work. I get this kind of rolling multiphonic when I play that note. But in stumbling on that high G fingering, I found that if you just lift up your middle finger on your left hand, that produces an A flat. So really what it is your front F key, side B flat, and high G. So from the G that I just showed you, just lift up your middle finger. Works really well. And then that's all, works out pretty good. Just use the same fingerings throughout measure 17. Measure 18, for the high B flat, I use octave key and third finger on my left hand. come down to that same A flat fingering. I'm not really changing fingerings throughout this whole thing. So in measure 19, everybody's favorite measure of playing this, go back to that A flat fingering, and it just lays really well. And then coming down to the F, you just lift off that just play a front F, just lift off that thing I showed you. And then the only thing that's a little weird is for the F that comes after the E flat, the high F that comes after the E flat, you just add the high F sharp key to that E flat and it comes out as an F. My friend Daniel Espinoza showed me that when I was, because I listened to his recording and I thought his was really awesome and I wanted to know what his fingerings were. And this is the only one of his that I'm stealing. So there's E flat, and then you add the high F sharp key to that E flat, it gives you an F. Sorry. So starting that measure on the A flat. It's a little flat on the F, but it's going by so fast I think nobody's going to care. Okay? And then it's the same fingerings going all throughout the rest of the intro. So I just think it works really, really well. So sorry if this is, a pretentious video or whatever, but I just wanted to share this because I know a lot of people are playing this right now, and I kind of stumbled. I am starting to play. I just formed a quartet with some friends of mine, and I gave them the music to this, and so that's kind of why I learned it, and I just wanted to share what I came up with. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.